Hello, my friendlies. I'm pretty much moved in up here. I was gone about a week. Oh, man. And it's supposed to rain tomorrow around noon. It's around 9 or 10 p.m. I don't know. But not a lot of stars out. I think there's a lot of cloud cover going on right now. A storm moving in. It's a 10% chance of rain, so it doesn't sound like it's going to be much. I probably won't cover my car. Yeah. But I have great news. I pulled in right here. That's where I unload my stuff, right here. My little drive. The first thing I did is I went over here to my propane tanks. I checked to see how much propane was used, because I was gone for six days. 6 days, and I left my refrigerator on, which it's not a good idea to do. I won't do that again. But this one here, this 9-gallon, that totally discharged. So I think it was about half full, maybe. So I lost half of that, and probably half of this one. So either between 4 and 6, 8 gallons of gas over 6 days, just running my refrigerator on level 2. I thought I had it on level 1. I'm kind of glad I did it on level 2. But obviously you can see the arrow right here. It's saying that this one is no bueno. That's the red. So what you do, not good. What you do is you try and move it over here to this one. And that it actually automatically goes over, because the gauge I bought's really good from Camping World. Not a sponsor, but yeah, so this one's probably, you can take some hot water. This is how you check your level. You pour hot water over your whole tank, all the way down, like boiling hot water, or semi-boiling, simmering or whatever. And then you want to go, you feel like cold, 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 and then all of a sudden warm. And that right there is the warm area. It's like just air, pretty much. It's not the gas, because the gas doesn't absorb so much heat. That's how you check your propane tanks, hillbilly style. Yeah. But I was so excited when I got here. I was so worried about it, because I left in a hurry. I had to get home really quick. I was missing my honey. But yeah, everything was functioning well. Had my good friend came over, and I forgot to undo the banana clips on the not a sponsor again, not a sponsor, Battleborn. But I did the banana, my little banana clips right here from the. Actually, they're on there still. He didn't undo them, which is fine. But I think I still had this thing turned on. Yeah, so I forgot to turn that off. That's a big drain on the battery. It's doing nothing. It's basically an extension cord, so I can charge my phone and charge the Wi-Fi devices, and watch TV. It's kind of what I do all day, because the solar panels over here, my 300 watts, soon to be 400. Yay! New video coming soon. There'll be one more panel sitting right here. Actually, I'm going to scoot this one over. I'll put it in between the second and the fourth one right there. The third, yeah, the fourth one. I figure that'd be probably easier for me. And I'll tell you a little bit more about trying to fasten them down better. I think, a little more hillbilly stuff. Why not? Yeah, I think the way I have them is perfect. I don't think they're going nowhere. You get at the breathability. I'm going to put a couple of holes in the wood, to kind of for ventilation. It's raised up enough where it gets enough air and stuff. This thing kind of took a tumble off the roof. My son's design. It's basically galvanized steel. It's rusting a little bit, but yeah, it's pretty good stuff. It's just basically the stuff they use for like inside homes, like steel studs. Yeah, he put a lot of effort into this thing. Got a little beat up falling off the roof, but that's a story for another time. Yeah, I bought some what do you call them? The self-tapping screws. I'm gonna try and see where it's like failing, and then I'll try to firm it up with some drill stuff going on. I brought my drill, so I just gotta find my darn charger. But yeah, so that's what we got going on, and then I hate to say it, a little sneaky peeky. I bought an inverter. Yeah, I'll tell you about that later. Give you a little teaser there. Yeah, I bought an inverter. That's a pretty nice one. Not a sponsor of Energy. And I'll tell you about the fuse I bought. And that was tough to find. I had to go back to the same guy again, and he's finally told me the right answer. And I'll tell you about the answer later. About where to find this fuse. So I saw it online on another YouTube channel. And basically what we're going to, I'll get into that later. But I'll pull all this stuff out of here. Get a better view of everything going on. Yep, I think the inverter will just go sit right here for now. Till my buddy can come up. I'll see what kind of cable length I got. If I can even get into this hole right here. Because it's got to go into this hole from the inverter. The 2000 watt inverter. In this hole. Go over here. And the negative will go on the negative. And the positive will go on the positive with the inline fuse that I got. A 200 amp fuse. It's pretty basic. Don't you think? I mean, I'm going to have to probably butt this thing up right up against this wall. Bam, right there, I guess. I'm hoping these cords are a little bit longer, but I hate to piggyback on top of the hydraulic system for the slide outs. I might have to. Or you know what? I do have some zip ties. That would probably work. I could probably zip tie it to this rack right here. It's all oily and greasy and gross and stuff. I can probably clean it up. This thing leaks constantly. I gotta get that looked at. I mean, the slide outs will never go in again. This is like a permanent campsite. They should just to, test them out for snow load and stuff. It's not a good idea to have your slide outs out there and when you have like 3 feet of snow on your roof. I've heard of people getting cave-ins. Yeah, maybe I can zip tie it over here if it doesn't reach. I don't know. That's going to be a quandary. a little afraid to look at it because I got all these plans in my head. So anyway, the good news. Let me close this up. Rain's a coming. It'll be like noon tomorrow or something. It ain't bad. Yeah, the good news is when I got here, after 6 days of just my lithium battery being charged by 300 watts of solar and having my refrigerator going the entire time I was gone, I did not turn it off this time. I never do that. Never do that. I always close down the refrigerator, and it is a pain in the butt. You got to defrost the freezer. You got to put everything in the cooler, and the cooler weighs around 50 to 60 pounds. All the stuff that I have, you got to haul it home, take it from my car in the driveway all the way into the refrigerator freezer. We have 3 freezers in our house because our kids keep coming back. So I don't know, we're getting ready to get rid of one. So if you know anybody, actually I cleaned one up. I was going to say, yeah, I cleaned it up so we can sell it. And Michelle's like, no, I'll just keep it. My wife, well, let's keep it. But I came back, and the first thing I saw was that the propane was still good. I mean, it used a lot. Like I said, 6 to 8 gallons of gas in 6 days of just sitting here, just running the refrigerator closed. I came over to here. You can't hear it. I wonder if it's off. It shouldn't be off. Might be on a low mode. But I heard it. I was like, yes. The freezer's working. And then I went into here. And the first thing I did was do this. This is what I saw when I got here this afternoon. Oh my gosh. It was on full charge. Full charge. Just from the sun. Just from a couple days of good sun. It's been cloudy up here. It's been cloudy, but these, I'm not a sponsor, but eco-worthy solar panels. It's 300 watts right here. 1, 2, 3, soon to be 4. And the sun just comes right up here. It comes up here, down here, around the northeast. It goes over here. Goes like this. Goes real low in the sky. And it sits over here in the west. Right over here. And then we're done. Actually, it's pretty much when it hits this tree, I get no more solar. In the summertime, it's way up here. So I'm getting sun all day long, pretty much. It's a little bit higher. It sits down here in the west again. And actually, it even starts way over here. Instead of coming up way down here on the arc of the earth, it starts over here, past my trailer. It starts back here. And it goes up. And it goes gradually up like that. And that's why it's so much better to have it on your roof, but I don't like that. I get so much snow up here. I mean, it's like every 4 or 5 years. I'm worried about a cave-in. There's so much stress on the roof already. That's why I'll get on the roof with the foldable solar panels. And I've got the I had the Blue Eddy this time, not a sponsor. So I'm rocking the Blue Eddy. But what I'll do, I have some black and a red wire for solar and the MPPT connectors right there. They're positive and negative. And I can hook them up to my cables and hook them up to my Blue Eddy. I can take this. Sorry, I got laundry everywhere. I left in a hurry, so I had to go to my doctor's appointment. Went very well. Not a sponsor of Blue Eddy, but 350 watts of solar panel. I'll tie this to a rope. And I'll drag it up when I'm on the roof, real safely like. And I'll put them on some like bucket bins. So it's not windy on the roof, right about there. So they're laying a little bit low. And I've got a cable that goes basically in the shower. Actually, it's the shower exhaust pipe. They basically go up here, right there. See them? Yeah, black and red. They go up here, this side. They go up through here. They fall along the shower exhaust pipe. My buddy Mark Moore, Mobile RV, give him a plug. Out here in the Sierra foothills. But I've got about 15 feet, 20 feet of that cord up on top of the roof. So I can plug in that suitcase of panels on my roof. And it works amazingly. I've been sitting on my butt all day long on that couch, making a big old dent, you know, on the couch. And man, yeah, it keeps my Blue Eddy charged all day long. I go to sleep at around 9 p.m., 8 p.m. It's 100% up there on the roof. Because that summer sun, it's amazing. You know, the winter sun, not so much. See this system right here? It's set up more for like the winter, I think. Yeah, plus it does a little bit good in the summer too. You know? But yeah, the summer, you want to get high up on top of the roof right there. Yeah, just put a little bit of an angle, kind of going like that, up on top of the roof. About, yeah, like that. The lean back, the better. It'll catch the morning sun. It starts hitting around 11 a.m., I think. Yeah, about 11 a.m. Sorry, losing focus again. Alrighty. So to give you guys an update, I was pretty excited. I don't see any animal mammals. I'm sure they're listening to me though. Why don't you be quiet? And we're trying to sleep. There's nobody up here. Nobody. Am I scared? Am I scared? No, I'm not. You know, if it's my time, it's my time. I've always wanted to pet a mountain lion. Maybe we'll be buddies. All right, guys. You guys have a good night and a better tomorrow. I'll talk to you later. Take care.